Welcome back! In this video, you will learn the ropes of managing your models online. Firstly, we will take a look at some of the options that publishing your Berkeley Publisher model online can give you. After that, we will browse through some of the available features for web administration. We will start by logging into the web server. You should have a username and password if you have a license of the Berkeley Publisher. If you don't have one, contact Berkeley Bridge via the information given below this video. For this tutorial, we will go back to the NDA example that was also used in the basic tutorial series. Press New and you will be taken to the online application. The organization of your online application includes many features that are not necessarily self-explanatory. One of the first is the preview, shown in this window here. As you go on to fill in information in the application, the information will appear in the preview. To the right of the preview, there is a feedback button. Clicking this button will open up a text box in which you can write any problem that you might be experiencing with the application. The feedback is sent to Berkeley Bridge or a different email address of your choice, along with the information of where the user is in the application, what browser he or she is viewing the application in, at what time he or she is doing so, etc. If the end user wants to leave the application before going through it entirely, he or she can do so without losing any information. Simply press the Save Session button here, and the user can easily load the session where they left off by pressing the button next to it. There are two features that do not appear in this application. The first is the option to send an email with the created document at the very end of the application. Secondly, there are also options available for the user to upload a document with the application that they are filling in. In the case of the NDA, this could be an appendix or really any other document. Also, Berkeley Bridge is currently working on expanding the features available in the online application. These include improvements for organization of applications with more extensive decision trees, working more efficiently with multiple languages, and more. Before we go on to the web admin, let's take a look at one more example of what is possible for online applications. What you can see here is an example of an interactive scoring model. You click through the application, and as you make your choices, the best possible option for you appears ranked in the table below. For example, the purpose of this application is to find the most suitable measurement of sustainability. As you answer questions about what exactly you want to measure, the application ranks the measurement that is most appropriate for your case. You can also value one specific category over others in terms of importance. To illustrate, if you think that the type of results is of utmost importance, you can rank the environmental measuring methods by the type of results by simply clicking on that category. When you finish the application, you can download the ranked report with your 10 best options in a PDF file. Let's move on to the Berkeley web admin. When you log into the Berkeley Bridge web server, you get a page where you can see all of the models available to you. In the bar at the top, there is a button with settings. Clicking this will take you to the Berkeley Bridge web admin page. On this page, you can manage who has access to your online applications. On the left, you can find the users of your online application. And on the right, you can find the models that you published online. You will also find the username that you logged in with. To execute all of the following, your role should be an administrator. If you are not an administrator of the application, but do want the power to manage the users of your application completely, contact Berkeley Bridge via the information below this video. You can still watch the rest of this video as an illustration of how it would otherwise work. In this case, I don't want Paul here to have access to my non-disclosure agreement. To enforce this, I select the NDA model by clicking it. If I click Paul's button, a window in which I can control his access pops up. Here, I can either click No Access to deny him any access to the NDA completely, or I can allow him a maximum number of visits by giving him so-called tickets. If I give Paul 2 tickets, he will only be allowed to run through the NDA just 2 times. Let's test Paul's access. I will deny him access to my NDA, save my adjustments, and log out. When Paul logs in, there will not be a model appearing. Yet, the user still exists. you can delete the user entirely in the web admin. And that's it for online management. Continue to the next video in this playlist to learn about the options to make your publisher model entirely in your house style.